in the name of Saint Borbarad, his forbidden knowledge and his divine power. Today is the day of the first paladin. From this day on will blood wake blood. Freedom through pain, power through will. Every human a mage. Upon this altar do I offer my tribute. Flesh unborn, souls pure and unblemished. In eternal Borbarad's name. Atoki Oruk Zulgarok, Obzaraminja, Idiz, Raki Zulgarok!
Almost 20 winters have passed since Borbarad covered East Aventuria with a pall of undeath and corruption. Those who fought were crushed. Those who capitulated became villains in their own right. Only those who fled escaped the endless column, in which the dead did march from battlefield to battlefield. The demon crown, symbol of his dominion, burst under the god's blade's seventh stroke. Out of the ruins of his empire arose the cursed Shadowlands. Terrible warlords fought for power, bringing fates far worse than mere death upon those living there. And so it was that we too fled. All your lives fled, until the war goddess Rondra's knights freed the city of Warrung. Here we might live, finally find peace, Chiron. We must not fail.
She ran here. That's all I know. I guess she didn't like that marriage your father arranged.
My family is none of your business.
All right, none of my business. Can I go now?
Not yet. That gate, where does it lead?
The deeper tunnels of Moloch Mountain. That's all I can tell you. Never dared going down there.
Well, I'll get her out.
The gate is closed for a reason. Moloch Mountain is full of danger and dark secrets.
The undead are the less dangerous of what's in there. Wolf lizards, demon spawn.
By the Dark Mother, your sister could be dead already.
Listen to me. I will go in, and I will leave. With her. And you can go now.
Fast as lightning. And just as foolish as your sister.
I learn from the best.
Your arrogance will be the death of you one day.
Come on, Father. The only risk was slipping on their guts.
Enough. We're here to find Calandra. Someone has to bring her to her senses.
To her senses? You're forcing her into this marriage and then asking her to be reasonable? I would have done the same thing.
So you think she's right to just run off? To risk both your futures through her selfishness? She has responsibilities. She has to learn that.
Our future. Calandra marries Folk of Arivor and everything will be fine. We will be decent Warunkian citizens and live happily in peace and prosperity to the end of our days.
She means as much to me as she does to you. You know that. That's why we have to find her before it's too late.
Why did she come here, of all places?
Moloch Mountain is more than just a simple cave. The countless tunnels can lead one to age-old secrets. Fair Drodon's laboratories, the foundation of the Golden Pyramid, realm of the Dragolich, Razazor.
Undead and black magic. The people of Warunk have had more than enough of both in recent years. No wonder they avoid this place.
An ideal hiding spot for someone who's not afraid of the creatures that lurk in this place.
Calandra doesn't know Folk. She'll only marry him to help us. She'll never really love him.
Folk of Arivor is a good match. He's a knight of Rondra, the goddess of war.
And?
He fought on the front line when Warunk was freed. If anyone can protect Calandra, he can.
Calandra can look after herself. And like you're always saying, heroes don't live long.
This marriage gives us the right to stay in Warunk. That's what counts. Besides, you know your sister. Sooner or later, you'll be eating out of her hand.
I hate it when you're right. We have always done what was necessary. Calandra will understand once she calms down.
It would be stupid to continue to wander the Shadowlands. I can't protect you forever.
Although you're still the swiftest of us all, of course.
Look, listen to me. To Calandra, this is about more than just a place to hide. She knows that we will find her and bring her back to Folk. And that's why she's not here alone.
Don't tell me she's here with a man.
Folk wants a virgin bride. She knows that.
You must be mistaken. Calandra would have told me about any suitor.
Some people in the camp saw them together last night. He is a giant of a man, and quite an attractive one. She could have chosen worse.
It's all your fault. She was never allowed to talk to boys her own age, and now she has to marry a stranger.
And I never left the two of you alone, and I always forbade you from tending one another's wounds, and now it's no wonder that she takes whatever she can get. I had my reasons. Just believe me.
Time is running out. I'm going. You stay here and... yes, wait out here and protect my back.
Be careful in your search. The people of Warunk say that there are more than just lizards and undead here.
I've heard of this Black Hand. Another demonic terror for my list.
Stay away from him. He's deadly and you are alone. Just find Calandra and bring her back. I'll wait outside. And no matter what happens, or how badly hurt Calandra may be, do not mix your blood.
It hasn't happened yet, and it's not going to happen this time either. Calandra! Where are you?
Chiron, I knew you'd come.
I knew you'd get yourself into trouble. You need help right away.
No! Get Father. I'll wait here.
Calandra, listen to me.
Don't. We're both wounded. You might mix our blood.
Father and his cursed rules. If I don't bind your wounds immediately, you'll die.
Please, Chiron. We don't know what will happen.
Hold still. Or was it worth it? Just to delay the wedding? And with this man?
Chiron, don't be such an idiot.
So it had nothing to do with the wedding?
It's about all these people. That man kidnapped them. I think he wants to... Oh, that would be so terrible. We must save them.
Then hold still!
What was that? Something's different. Do you feel it too?
We can think about that later, if we survive or whatever that is.
You hold the fort. I'll watch your back.
Can you fight?
I'm tougher than you think. And after that, whatever it was, the bleeding stopped. And take this potion. You're more likely to need it than I.
You got a healing potion?
I didn't take it because I thought that the monsters had trampled the bottle when they tore off my bag. You're lucky I didn't have time to crawl over there earlier.
Why didn't you tell me about the healing potion?
Do you really want to discuss that now?
Forget it.
How did you do that? You just cut down a servant of the Netherhells, and we're both still alive.
If I hadn't saved you, there'd be no wedding. No wedding, no wedding feast.
You're a fool. But seriously, that was more than just the courage of despair. It was magic.
Magic? Because my blood mixed with your blood? Time is running out. If we want to free the prisoners, we have to hurry.
One more thing. I found this on one of the corpses here.
A deed to a house in the East Quarter.
I knew the dead man. His name was Praedon Carstig, a fishmonger from Mendina who somehow got citizenship here. Something here has disfigured him horribly. We should really return the deed to his family.
You do it. You knew him. We're not going to enrich ourselves at that family's expense.
You know what Father would say.
Chiron, we really could use that money to survive.
Yes, Father, but I'm not going to tell you that for once I thought of others.
Son, you're much too decent. One day you'll throw yourself into a yawning abyss on someone else's behalf.
And just to spite you, I'll do it gladly.
Fine. Then let's get a move on. The kidnapper awaits.
Fresh blood. We've found them.
I can't find a lock or any kind of mechanism. Still, there must be a way to open this door somehow.
Is anyone there?
Behind the door. Those must be the prisoners.
Oh, the gods, help us! Help us before he returns!
How many of you in there? Are you alright?
We're 7. He performed this ritual on us. So much blood! So much blood!
We're not going to be able to open this door. We will have to force the kidnapper to release them.
If he comes back, he'll eat us all!
Eat!
He will pay for this. We'll be back soon to free you. Hang on!
No! Don't leave us in here! Please, don't!
The Dragolich Razazor's Golden Pyramid. Impressive that so much of it is still standing.
Again, fresh bloodstains. We're on the right track.
This gate is even more massive than that door earlier. We need to find out how to open it. Maybe there's a switch or something. Strange design. Maybe it could be used to open the pyramid.
Or the metal door in the hallway. Are you going to be able to do that?
Shouldn't be too hard to handle. Have a look around. Maybe you can still find something interesting.
Damn! It's a trap! How much longer?
Almost there.
Longer!
Ah! Oh, shit!
Let's get out of here!
dead!
I'm gonna chop your head off so you never eat again. Are you alright?
I was burned, bitten, and paralyzed. But I'm still a virgin, so I guess everything's in order. Kill him. He should suffer the same way the people he's eaten did.
If that's what you want, then put an end to it, and do it quickly. But know that all those whom I have already collected will die with me.
We're gonna open that door. I'm interested to see if it's harder than your head.
My supplies are bound to me by blood magic. I prefer them living. I am the only one who can release them. I can do that if you let me go, but if I die, they will die a slow and painful death. And don't even think of trying to capture me. I will leave this place a free man, or a dead one.
You can't ask us to decide that!
I do what I please. So, do we negotiate?
Now run him through!
I know what I have to do. You'll never eat again. Go to hell!
Charon's blade slid into the cannibal's body with a moist, visceral sucking sound, and dark blood gushed onto the ground. The man-eater was vanquished, the danger over. Charon felt the magic power of that blood make its way inexorably to the cavern in which the prisoners languished. Long, agonizing screams of death echoed from dozens of throats through the corridors of Moloch Mountain. The cannibal had not lied. With his death, his victims too were obliterated. The siblings silently made their way back. News of the cannibal's end had spread in Warrant like wildfire. The refugee camp had paid the highest toll, and it was there that Charon and Calandra were celebrated for their courage. Some families, however, did not join the festivities. Too great was the grief and anger at their fathers and daughters having had to die so painfully. Well, son, some rough days, yes? The cannibal story has caused a sensation. Everybody is talking about you. Many people in Warrant are rejoicing because the cannibal is dead. But you made enemies.
Somebody had to make a decision.
I'm sure that you gave your very best, son. There's something else.
What?
I wanted to thank you for bringing Calandra back.
Forget it.
And is everything fine with her?
Yes, damn it. Folk will receive a bride as pure as the first snow and as chaste as the sun god Praeos. And if he's lucky, she won't have starved to death or died of the plague before the wedding either.
It's not my fault that Folk hasn't got us out of here yet. And it's not my fault that the archdemon of disease is sowing her oats here. Folk does show his goodwill, and he uses his influence for us, and that's exactly what I wanted to talk to you about.
Is he going to give us passes for the old town now?
He got us some extra rations. We're supposed to pick them up from the food line at the Prior's temple.
What? Just like that?
Of course not. Folk wants to hold a banquet, at which we're to get to know his mother.
What exactly am I supposed to do for Folk?
He got us some extra rations. We're supposed to pick them up from the food line at the Prior's temple.
What? Just like that?
Of course not. Folk wants to hold a banquet, at which we're to get to know his mother.
Folk wants to present his mother? Who is she? Why did she come here, and why now?
All I know is that she is supposed to be a lady of noble lineage. Your sister is marrying into a noble family.
Wealth blinds people, just like power. You've told us that time and again.
I have always made sure you survive. And that's what I'm going to do here. We can get all moral later.
People here are starving.
Yes, but Falk goes in for grand gestures. This attention will raise his bride above all the other refugees, and her family too. If we were to give away the leftovers from the feast, we might gain a little respect.
I'll go to the Prior's temple. My stomach has been growling for hours.
Good. Be careful and come back as soon as you get the food. Have you been to the Prior's temple?
See you later, Father.
Just let me die. If the gods really do exist, why are they letting me die?
Travi, a smile upon you. Chiron, right?
Have we met?
My name's Rika. If you want to know anything about the city, then I'm the one to ask.
I haven't been here long. How do you know my name?
Is that supposed to be a joke? Everyone's talking about you.
Who would have thought that it would cause that much of an uproar to kill a cannibal?
It's not just about the cannibal. People miss their relatives. The refugee camp has paid a heavy price.
When the next cannibal comes up, they're welcome to make the decision by themselves.
What can I say? I haven't lost anyone. I only mean that the mourners in front of the Prior's temple might disagree.
So, people talk about my sister, and about my future brother-in-law, huh?
Yes, about that too. A marriage to Falk of Arivor, hero of the liberation. That's so romantic.
His Grace the Necromancer's Bane, Warunkian Plague Bailiff and Metropolitan Yarkon's watchdog.
The girls really envy your sister. Anyone here would marry Falk in a second. The wife of the second highest Rondrian in the country. If I weren't already spoken for, I could get to like that myself. See you soon, Chiron.
Rhonda, smile upon you.
I'm supposed to pick something up here.
Get in line like all the rest.
Might makes right here. Why should it be any different in the soup line?
Watch your tongue, boy. Otherwise I might teach you some manners.
His Honor Folk of Arivor sent me. My name is Chiron.
You killed the cannibal. The whole quarter is talking about it. His crimes had to be punished. Even if some innocent people had to die, in the end you prevented much worse.
Fewer mouths to feed. One advantage, anyway.
That's not what I meant. Mostly, a hero is the one who makes decisions when others just dither.
Come on, give me the extra ration. Obedience is a matter of honor for you, right?
There's a difference between kneeling down and bending over. And it's only the fact that you haven't yet learned that, my son, that saves you from being challenged to a duel. Yet, when the gods are so kind to you, it's only right that you in turn do something for the community. For behold, the plague rages hard amongst those who have nothing, and every helping hand brings sorely needed relief.
Ah, if I don't help some patients, you will find that Rondra's will is miraculous, and I will get nothing.
I see you understand, and by my sword, no command in the world will stop me. Take care of Firenmar, Barnwolf, and Sarabella. They're pious folk. You will not be able to heal them, but at least you can alleviate their suffering. You can find all three here in the refugee camp. 2 of them on this side of the street, and 1 on the other.
All right, I'll do it. I hope those 3 don't infect me.
These bandages will help you. Keep them if you don't need to use them. Sooner or later they will help for sure. And now take the food. Hopefully the right ones may receive it.
I know what I'm doing.
What do you need?
The Dark Mother sent you. Every moment in my life is pain. Give me your sword, or finish it yourself.
It's too early to give up.
I thank you. But all the same, I'll soon be with her.
Stop right there. Get out of my way, or I will make you wish you had.
We saw you at the temple. You didn't go to the back of the line.
I took what was mine to take.
You have a whole basket full of food. Food which could satisfy all our hungers.
This time I was lucky. Maybe next time it'll be you.
Our children are sick. Without food, they may not wake up tomorrow, if they can even fall asleep.
I too have a hungry family.
You and yours, you're only 3. Your basket could feed 12 people. Give it to us, and nobody has to die today.
Here, take it.
Thank you, Chiron. May Mother Travia watch over you. We'll never forget your generosity.
Just let me die. I just wanna die.
Just a few pieces of copper.
Mother Parain, it hurts so much. Please make it end. Soon.
Maybe I can prevent it from ending like this.
The 12 gods with you. That'll last until the evening at least.
Murderer!
Listen, you don't know what you're talking about.
You caused my brother's death. Was it worth it just for wiping out some cannibal? Sooner or later, it'll happen again and we'll all die.
Your brother died for the life of others. He had bad luck. Accept it.
How can you be so cold? May the gods forgive you.
You're not looking well, but you don't smell like the other sick ones.
Sick? No, Borok's men did this. I didn't have enough with me to pay their fee. When they're done with you, your body feels like it's filled with glowing hot nails.
Try this.
Thank you. Still nails, but they're not glowing hot anymore. Stay away from Borok. That's what I can give you.
Just a few pieces of copper. The cough will go away. I'm sure.
I shared with some hungry people. Falk and his feast shall go to the nameless.
My Chiron, a good soul through and through. Maybe I'll stay here with you and not get married.
Sounds like a plan.
What if the wedding ring suddenly disappears? Or even the virgin bride herself?
Nice idea. But if you want to run away again, pick somewhere better than Moloch Mountain. That'll make it easier to bring you back.
It was so charming there.
Fun.
Chiron, listen to me. That magic in Moloch Mountain, I think it woke something in me.
We've both somehow learned to do magic.
Yes?
Maybe we're mages. It's often detected late.
No, that's not what I mean.
What do you mean then?
Chiron,
What is it? What? Why?
At least once. I had to do that at least once before I married Falk.
You're my sister, damn it!
Don't you think I know that? I wanted it anyway.
Oh, of course, it had to be now. Can't you find someone else for these little experiments?
I can too, anytime I want, but I don't want anyone else.
Brother and sister, that's forbidden.
If I have to do something forbidden, then it should at least be worth it. That's what my brother taught me.
And now your brother tells you that you should not desert your family. We didn't get you this miserable wedding ring for nothing.
I'm afraid it won't be that easy. The wedding ring's gone.
It's gone?
Someone took it from our tent when we were in Moloch Mountain. I discovered the theft just this morning.
The ring was everything we had left, and it was hidden well. The thief must have known exactly where to look.
The smuggler who sold us the ring. He probably gave the thief a hint.
That's why he ran off so quickly. We won't find him, but the thief might still be in Warunk.
Can you find out who stole it? Can you get it back? And I'll search for this smuggler. Let's see how fast he'll run in the end.
Have fun, ferocious one.
If the gods really do exist,
just a few pieces of copper.
Greetings. Where are you going today? Aren't you this Chiron everyone is talking about?
That's me.
Then you have my deepest respect. The city guard feels honored referring to you as the cannibal killer of Warunk.
Innocent people died too.
The prisoners were refugees. Only one true Warunkian died. Don't get me wrong on this, but we can consider ourselves lucky that the whole thing turned out so peacefully.
My decision was tough, but it was right. The cannibal's dead. That's what counts. How is it possible that nobody saw the cannibal?
He was hiding in Moloch Mountain. Nobody dares go there, and he seems to have been hunting only at night.
Sounds a bit thin as an explanation.
Whatever. But why are you here, then?
I want to go to the market.
Do you have a pass, then? Risk of plague, you understand?
No, but I'm healthy.
No pass, no entry. I'm sorry.
Chiron, nice to see you again. Can I help you?
Someone stole something from my family. Did you see anything?
I know only one person around here would tangle with you. Borak the Bruiser.
Strange name.
Borak isn't as harmless as you think. When the Wandrians aren't here, he acts like he rules the refugee camp. He extorts protection money from people, and if they don't pay, he robs them. And he has a lot of people under his command.
Let's see how tough he really is. Where can I find him?
His tent is here in the camp. Really give him something to think about. Gods know he's earned it. He keeps following me around all the time, and I'm running out of excuses.
I'll see what I can do.
Before you go, earlier you helped a few friends of mine. You know, the ones that were so hungry? They wanted to show their gratitude. That's why I'm supposed to give you this.
It bears symbols of Archdemon Thagonotov.
A talisman of Tijakul. Very, very forbidden. If the guards catch Borak with that, we are rid of him.
Oh, I understand. And I'm supposed to plant it on Borak.
I'll distract him while you put the talisman in his chest. It's sure to be somewhere around his territory. Then you rat him out to the guard. That's better than to the Rondrians. Just let me know when you're ready.
So, Rika. I'm ready. Let us honor Master Borak with a handful of doom.
And here I thought you'd never ask.
Borak.
What do you want?
You made me an offer recently, didn't you?
Yes, I did, you sweet, saucy little thing.
Could you tell me again what you meant? I didn't really understand it all.
I mean, it's a shame that a pretty girl like you doesn't have a real protector. You know, a real man.
But the Rondrians protect us. They're powerful warriors, aren't they, Borak?
Of course. You know, you're very special. That's why you should have a very special guardian, too.
Oh, that's so sweet of you, Borak. But I know so few people. Do you know of anyone who could protect me?
Well, I could protect you, for example.
But you always have so much to do. All those big deals you're always talking about. Surely that's far too upsetting for me.
I'll be happy to do it, Rika. I'd be happy to do that for you.
Oh, that's so sweet of you, that you're willing to protect me just like that. I always knew that you really have a heart of gold, Borak.
Yeah, just like that.
It would only be until my poor Rio returns. I don't want to be any burden.
Rio, if he's ever coming back. I mean, Rio's not here. And you need to protect her now, not later. Understand?
What? What is that supposed to mean?
What that's supposed to mean? Tell me, are you really that stupid? Or are you just pretending? Your Rio is never coming back. Never. Accept the fact. You should be grateful to get such an offer from me.
How can you ask something like that? I'm a good girl.
Then to Marascan with you, you silly bitch.
That is so mean of you!
Guard? The name is Bellalhard. Bellalhard Heusenstamm. Lance Corporal.
Bellalhard.
What do you have to report, citizen? Fellow.
I have demonic machinations to report, Lance Corporal.
Demonic machinations? Where, who, and when?
Borak from the refugee camp. I watched him worship the archdemon Thargunitov.
Can you prove that?
He had a demonic artifact. If you search this tent, I'm sure you'll find it.
All right, citizen. Fellow. The city of Warrank would like to thank you for your honesty and your observations. The city of Warrank will look into the matter immediately and find out just what that villain knows. Oh, if it isn't the night of the sorrowful cannons and his baggage. Come with me, Borak. In your dreams, little man, you can't prove a thing against me. You're under arrest for possession of demonic artifacts. And you learned that off by heart. Oh, nice. And now... What? I have no idea how that got in there. We'll ascertain the facts in a detailed interrogation. Therefore, come along. Impossible. I have nothing to do with it. Borak has nothing to do with the chest in his possession. We'll take that down as the first point. I have no idea how that got in there. We'll ascertain the facts in a detailed interrogation. Therefore, come along. Impossible. I have nothing to do with it. Borak has nothing to do with the chest possession. Take that down as the first point. Borak has nothing to do with the chest in his possession. We'll take that down as the first point. I have no idea how that got in there. We'll ascertain the facts in a detailed interrogation. Therefore, come along. Impossible. I have nothing to do with it. Borak has nothing to do with the chest in his possession. We'll take that.
Chiron, did you have any luck?
Yes. Now you can just go get yourself all prettied up for Mr. Bridegroom.
Come on, it's not that bad. Maybe I can cheer you up. Do you remember the deed we found in Moloch Mountain? While seeking the smuggler, I ran into Praedan Carstig's wife. Her children were so happy when they got the deed to their house back. They even gave me a couple of herrings as thanks, but I bartered them for something that smells better. Here is your share. Let's say it's a little token of gratitude for my saviour.
Falk, he'll be in here soon.
Chiron, I can't marry him. I know that now. Whatever you may think about us, you and me, please help me.
So we're leaving Wurrunk, you and I, now.
And father? We can't. There must be another way to get citizenship.
Rondra smile upon you, your grace.
Please, Chiron, help me. Help us.
Calandra, my lovely, how are you? Greetings, Chiron.
I'm all right.
Obviously. I hope you enjoyed my little gift. How unfortunate that you didn't have the decency to wait a moment with the food. I feel it's a question of dignity. At least you spared one half of it.
That?
You will learn it all very quickly, I'm most sure of that. Then may I introduce to you my beloved mother.
Greetings, my dear. Oh, and this young beauty just has to be little Calandra, am I right?
I'm pleased to make your acquaintance, highborn lady.
Are you excited? Yes, I would be too. Once you bloom, you will have powers at your command, the likes of which you can now only imagine.
I don't quite understand, dear lady.
The love, the power. You're still just a girl, but soon you will realize what opportunities open up to you once you've become a woman. As an expert recognizes the inner workings of the stars in order to make use of them, so too will your soul one day rise to the greatest of heights.
I'm afraid I still don't quite follow you.
Then tell me one thing. Would you pay blood for a precious gem, or love for a pebble?
I think I do not know.
My, but how pretty you are, little Calandra. We will meet again soon.
I am not listening to any more of this! Chiron, this woman is mad, and this wedding is nothing but a lie!
Such anger, such power.
Of course I understand you, Chiron. It is not easy to let one's own sister go.
You!
You know, a woman would do you good too. Why don't you take this pass and try your luck in the city?
I won't let him have you. Falk of Erebor! You will fall by my hand if need be.
Chiron, please.
Stop right there, loudmouth.
Greetings. I see you've brought help.
You've broken into my chest and put this demon thing in it. And then you ratted me out to the guard.
And now you're here to cry on my shoulder.
Your ears is what I'll cut off and pay to the guy who let me out of prison. Men, get him. 2 girls to the man who brings me his balls.
Well, you sure showed him, didn't you? Very nice, very nice.
Did you know that guy?
Unfortunately, yes, but I didn't much care for him either.
Has he robbed or blackmailed you?
Neither, he was behind on his payments.
In arrears?
May I introduce myself? I'm Parel Notgelf, from the Kreutzer Cartel. Urunkian underworld, understand?
I see. You're the debt collector.
More like the leader.
Congratulations.
I like you, boy. Say, maybe you'd be interested in working for us. You could improve your finances, and every once in a while the cartel has a few other things to give away.
We'll see.
You need not decide immediately, just come to the entrance of Kreutzer Alley if you're interested. I'm sure we'll run across one another.
Sure, why not? Maybe.
See you soon then. The Kreutzer Cartel awaits your visit.
I'd like to go to the market. Here's my pass.
Thanks again for the information. We've been after Borak for a long time, but we could never find any proof, or any witnesses. People have been covering for him, probably because they were afraid. Nice to see that someone finally took care of that rogue.
I always try to help.
Absolutely worthy of honor. By the way, the city guard is always looking for capable young men like yourself. Guards do have some benefits. The Forge always supplies us first, and our Sergeant Fergalosh has good connections with our Margrave Sumadan. If you're interested, you can find Fergalosh in our headquarters, east of the market. Just say that I sent you.
My thanks.
Oh, wait. You haven't even shown me a pass yet. I'm afraid I must insist, as I'm sure you'll understand.
You're only doing your duty. Of course I have a pass.
Excellent. Then I wish you an enjoyable and profitable day at the market.
My daughter's got skin and bones. My daughter's nothing but skin and bones.
That's Chiron. Yesterday, the cartel went out on another foray. When I saw my neighbour again later, he had this deep cut in his
is a valuable commodity. My prices only reflect that.
Greetings, Dorangrash.
I'm Chiron. Belhahard sent me to see you. He said you're looking for capable men.
Are you a capable man, then?
I defeated Borak.
Kangrosh Garashvox! That was you!
Just me, myself, and I.
Then the city guard could really use you. Interested in an assignment?
What kind of assignment are you offering?
A brothel in Kreutzer Alley. Its owner is earning so much money now that the Kreutzer cartel is becoming interested. Protection money, you can.
So, the Kreutzer cartel.
There are also some strange rumors about the services offered there. Disgusting rumors, if you ask me.
Tell me.
Let's say the girls there are maybe not as full of life as they could be.
Who in all the hells would pay for that kind of service?
I don't know, but a beating will be enough to bring the brothel owner to his senses. And of course the guard won't be stingy either. We pay well. So, can I count on you, lad?
So I'm supposed to beat up the brothel's owner?
You should realize just where Angrosh's hammer hangs, but don't cripple him if you can avoid it.
And what happens if I do find signs of necromancers or the Kreutzer cartel?
Then the guards would finally have a reason to search the whorehouse. The cartel would have to realize that too, and that would prevent any disputes. So that's why you have to go, lad, and no one else. If my people show up in Kreutzer Alley, there's sure to be trouble with the cartel.
I get it. Tell me more about this brothel. Thank you for your trust, Sergeant.
You accept the assignment?
Yes, Sergeant.
Excellent. The owner of the Thorned Rose is Tiakranor, and you'll find him in Kreutzer Alley. Good luck, Chiron.
Keep your head down. Here, you can have a knife across your throat. Faster than you can say for heck's sake. Better to keep your head down. Here, you can have a knife across your throat. Faster than you can say for heck's sake.
At least 2 more customers today. Come on, you get me and my sister together. She's already cold, though.
Come on, you get me and my sister together. She's already cold, though.
Forgive me, darling, but the brothel is closed today.
Closed.
The girls have their day off today.
I have a message for Tiacronor.
A message? Kind of message?
I can only explain it to him personally. Where is he?
I don't know. You should go now. Please be so kind as to leave the brothel.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to leave until I've spoken to Tiacronor.
Who sent you? Was it Folk?
Absolutely. His Grace is very angry about the conditions in this house.
But he was only here yesterday.
And he has decreed that your dissolute ways will no longer be tolerated. You are to put your affairs in order immediately.
Then you must help me. I beg you. I beg you. Jack Renault's gone mad. He wants to send all the girls to the Dark Mother.
He wants to kill them? Why?
He wants to turn them into the undead. He says it will be cheaper and better for business.
Well, that really does sound insane.
It's because of the plague and contagion and some special requests. Please, please hurry.
You mentioned the Dark Mother. What exactly did you mean?
You don't know the Dark Mother, sir. She is the mother of the family beyond. Her husband is the fiery father. And then there's the seeing son and the deep daughter too, but we have to keep that quiet, right? Tiacronor says, thanks to the Dark Mother, death is no longer a limit, but only a threshold, and many new challenges await those who died in the afterlife.
Uh-huh. Explain to me again why Tiacronor wants to turn the girls into undead.
It was the plague. Before the Exodus, many of the men who came to us were already ill. They wanted to enjoy their last days. But that also infected many of the girls. Tiacronor eventually started resurrecting the dead girls in order to protect the living.
And you? You were probably happy to help whenever customers wanted to have special wishes fulfilled.
No, it wasn't like that. These people always just came to look. Tiacronor told me that he only resurrects the girls as a reminder of life under the necromancers.
And you believed every word, of course.
What could I do? I was afraid.
Why haven't you told anyone? Half Warunk would give anything for this brothel.
To who? The Kreutzer cartel is still only interested in profit. Tiacronor's new business idea would suit them just fine. The Guard isn't represented strongly enough in Kreutzer Alley, and they demand proof before they do anything. And if the Rondrians find out, they'll hang us all.
I thought heretics were burnt, not hung.
It used to be that way. Nowadays the firewood is used for construction.
Enough. Where's Tiacronor?
Use the door. Hurry, please.
Ah, Chiron, welcome. I was told that you were coming.
Who told you?
Your patron, Folk of Arivor. He said that you're interested in sowing a few wild oats.
Oh, really?
Don't worry. I have a number of the most willing girls for you to choose from.
Enough. I'm not here for sex.
You're not? But I was told you were coming.
I don't give a damn what Folk of Arivor told you.
Who the Nameless sent you here?
I am here on behalf of the City Guard. Sergeant Vergalosh will tolerate your actions no more, Necromancer.
You can't touch me. I'm under Folk of Arivor's protection.
I will go when I'm done, and your people are not going to harm these girls.
You cannot stop me, Karen. First, the girls will go to the Dark Mother, and then so will you. Men, let the transition begin.
I had to take drastic measures.
Maybe Chakranor will like it with the Dark Mother. In any case, thanks for the help. Please check up on my girls. Maybe you can even save some of them from crossing over. I cannot thank you enough.
Don't mention it.
Oh well, there's a bit of work needs doing now. Someone will have to run the Thorned Rose.
I guess you have the most experience at doing so.
You will know that both the City Guard and the Kreutzer Cartel have an eye on this house.
You'll have to choose one side or the other.
Yes, that would probably be best. It would be good if we were protected and wouldn't have to take too much of your time.
So, who do you choose?
Ugh, decisions. I'm terrible at making decisions. I want you to decide for me. Here, take the deed. Give it to our new protectors.
I think I know who I'll give the deed to.
Well, if that isn't timing, we have visitors.
Sergeant, what are you doing here?
Sounds of battle from a brothel. No whores to be found anywhere in Kreutzer Alley. Sounds as if you had a spot of trouble, lad.
The rumors were true. Chakranor was having the girls killed and then raising them again as undead.
Drax Rarshow, and earn even more money that way. I hope he's already on his way to the nether hells.
Chakranor is dead, and Dolorosa will now take over as manager of the Thorned Rose.
So, it seems I came just in time to see the guard poaching in foreign territory.
Get lost, Parel. The Thorned Rose is ours now.
Fergalosh, old friend, may I remind you of our truce? It would be very unfortunate if we had to return to our former behaviour.
Maybe the gentleman would like to allow my guests to get a word in. That will certainly help to clear matters up.
It's true. One of you will be taking the brothel under his protection in the future.
You don't really believe that the Kreutzer Cartel will give a single foot of ground in this matter?
I hope you've thought it through carefully, lad. If you choose wrong, there will be war.
I want Fergalosh and the men of the City Guard to protect the brothel. They will ensure law and order.
That was the right decision, lad. You're a decent man.
The City Guard is supposed to take care of a whorehouse? That is so ridiculous it makes you want to cry. But the cartel has understood. We'll meet again, gentlemen, and may the new gods then have mercy on you.
Dolorosa was satisfied. Thanks to the City Guard, the Thorned Rose and its inhabitants were spared any further attacks by the underworld. Necromantic machinations were now a thing of the past, and no one cheated on their bill anymore. The establishment of a whore's guild was finally within reach. The price of this security was that now many customers stayed away, for they missed the excesses common under Chakranor's rule. Calandra's groom was never seen there again. Most denounced the rumors of Falk's inclinations as offensive and implausible. At least they did whenever strangers were listening. Last but not least, Fergalosh's truce with the Kreutzer Cartel was broken. The Guard began to prepare themselves for a major confrontation, another opportunity for Chiron to make a name for himself in Warunk.
David isn't the strapping lad.
That shadow. And there, in the window.
Come
And
on.
there, in the bushes. Eh? Keep your eyes open. Better to keep your head down. Here, you can have a knife across your throat faster than you can say for feck's sake. Better to keep your head down. Here, you can have a knife across your throat faster than you can say for feck's sake.
What do you want? Get out of here before I have you skinned!
I was right to give the brothel to the guard. The whores need the law on their side.
Then get out and watch your back from now on.
How may I be of service, my friend? Interested in a couple of assignments? Very good. Tell me when you're done.
Yesterday, the cartel went out on another foray.
People of Waruk, fear the demons. Renounce their temptations and defy their servants. True salvation comes solely from thundering Rondra and her 11 divine siblings.
Freed city. Freed of hope, maybe. He's still young and has strong arms. In the Middle Lands, he would still have a life ahead of him. City. Freed of hope, maybe. Those snots down here or die.
Welcome, Chiron. Interested in a couple of assignments? All done? Great. Here is your reward. All done? Great. Here is your reward. Very good. Tell me when you're done.
That's Chiron.
Gods. Shit.
Dashing.
those Rondrians. Finally someone's cracking down around here.
My daughter doesn't have skin and bones. Snobs in the upper town don't care whether we eat dirt down here or die in our own shit. He's still young and has strong arms. In the Middle Lands, he would still have a life ahead of him. He's still young and has strong arms. In the Middle Lands, he would still have a life ahead of him.
Dashing, those Rondrians. Finally someone's cracking down around here.
Interested in a couple of assignments? All done? Great. Here is your reward. Very good. Tell me when you're done.
Those Rondrians. Finally someone's cracking down around here.
My daughter doesn't have skin and bones. My daughter's nothing but skin and bones.
Now my brother's in jail. Just because the bloody guards wanted to have someone guilty to show.
The Metropolitan has decreed, whosoever pacts or communicates with demons shall burn. Whoever wears their symbols or speaks their language will lose their sight. Whoever protects their servants or their work.
going well, my friend. Back there in the alley, that shadow. And there, in the window. And there, in the bushes. Huh? Keep your eyes open.
I know, sweetie. Now, if it isn't the strapping lad.
Now that the guard is here, you sometimes even see people from the upper town.
If it isn't the strapping lad.
Wouldn't wander around here like that if I were you, but...
Don't be like that. I still need any...
What are you looking for round here? Punch in the head?
Freed city! Freedom.
Veronians, keep your city clean. Whoever kills a dozen undead rats and delivers them to the temple shall receive an...
Good to see you, lad. Thanks again for the thorned rose. By Mother Parain, you made the right decision. I've another assignment for you. Are you interested?
Then tell me about this assignment.
It's about a man named Fyodor Brigante, a mage who settled down here. He's under house arrest, heresy. He's to be transferred to the guard's headquarters now, with an escort.
Why do you want to move the heretic? Does this have anything to do with Perel's declaration of war?
Right. Fyodor is no longer safe at home. The Kreutzer cartel could strike at any moment. We have to be prepared.
Why would the cartel be interested in a heretical mage?
Fyodor has a vast knowledge of witchcraft, demons, constellations, disease. He's an expert in these things and talks about them constantly. In the hands of the cartel, his knowledge could be quite dangerous. That's why we need to get him to safety. And, of course, it pays well.
Then tell me about this assignment.
It's about a man...
Why?
Right.
Why would the...
Fear in the hand...
All right, I'll escort the heretic.
Very good. Then go to Kreutzer Alley. There you'll find Fyodor. Bring him safely through Kreutzer Alley. My people will be waiting at the other end. Once Fyodor is safe here with me, I'll get you your citizenship. See, I don't like it when my people have to beg the Rondrians for passes.
Yes, Sergeant.
One more thing, lad. You seem familiar somehow. Have we ever met before?
Not that I know.
Strange. Very strange.
Oh, business is going well, my friend. Piss off, and no stupid looks neither.
Don't be like that. I still need at least 2 more customers today.
Now that the guard is...
Come on, get me and my sister together.
Theodore? The proper salutation is learned scholar Mr. Brigante, or at least Lord Magus. Who are you anyway?
The house arrest is over. For safety's sake, I'm to bring your skull to City Guard headquarters. Learned scholar, Mr. Magus.
An escort? It seems to me that this is more of an arbitrary intrusion of state authority upon my privacy. I protest! I do not need a murderer to escort me. You will have to bring me to Sergeant Fergalosh the same way I entered house arrest, voluntarily.
I am here to protect you, Magus. Things in Kreutzer Alley will soon be much rougher than they are now. The truce between the Guard and Cartel has been broken.
Sergeant Fergalosh is a bully, and you are the personification of roughness. Being a prisoner of the Cartel would be an equivalent state.
Is that what you want, then?
Well, in truth, I'm still undecided, as it were.
Just come with me, Magus.
I do that which my will commands.
There, in the window. And there, in the bushes. Eh? Keep your eyes open.
Come on, get me and my sister together. I've already told her. Don't be like that. I still need at least 2 more customers today.
There, in the window. And there, in the bushes. Eh? Keep your eyes open. I wouldn't wander around here like that if I were you, but you're right.
There you are. Excellent.
It was far too easy.
Yes, well, lovely. Come, Lord Magus. We'll soon have you safe.
Safe? Security and law and order. I like this naive little sergeant.
Well then, lead me away.
Young man, I'll see you soon. Maybe I'll even drop by for a visit.
Yes. Take care, Magus.
And give Fergalosh my regards when you collect your reward.
Congrusha, good job, lads. My thanks. I do not want to promise too much, but the next assignment could be pretty profitable, and it concerns the whole city.
I'm listening.
The Kreutzer cartel is planning a revolt. They want to storm the armory.
Storm the arsenal? Why?
They want to eat up all the provisions, steal building material, and weapons. Even if they are poor bastards, I cannot let that happen. We need every man to defend the arsenal.
Is the armory really that badly fortified?
Unfortunately, yes. It's just a simple, half-timbered house in the east town, hard to defend. I recommended using the old Rondra temple for an armory from the beginning, but folk of Arivor prevented it. Hard as granite, the rotter. So, lad, here's your chance to prove yourself. Will you fight for law and order, or not?
I don't need any more information, Sergeant.
One more thing, lad. If you help us, you'll become a member of the Guard. You don't have to wear a uniform or aught, but after that, you're one of us.
You're going to not only make me a citizen, but a guard as well? Then the Kreutzer cartel will do anything they can to harm me.
Law and order. That's Warunk in a nutshell. Anyone who doesn't like it doesn't belong here.
I'll do it. I want to belong to the Guard.
Excellent. Then we'll meet at the armory in the East City.
Here they come! To arms!
Hold the line at all costs.
Well fought, Chiron. You came at the right time.
That was probably just an advance party.
Yeah, you're right. But we can't get the damn gate closed.
What's wrong with it? Don't tell me the lever for the portcullis is broke.
No, it's stuck. The gear's broken.
Where can I find a new one?
Down the street there's an outpost, but it's probably already overrun. The bandits came from that direction. I can't leave my position.
I can deal with it. Hang on until I get back.
Well, hurry. The storm may break at any time. We can't hold the gate any longer. Pull back.
Yeah!
Chiron, we won! Welcome to the City Guard, my friend. Welcome to the ranks of Warrank's citizens.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Damn, that was a good fight. And we even caught the ringleaders.
Ringleaders? You mean you've caught Perel?
Ha! He won't get his hands dirty, but his henchmen will do us fine. They've already talked. Once they're hanging from the walls, no one will dare attack the guards again.
You want to hang them?
I knew what to expect. Anyone who kills my men will pay for it.
Are you sure you want to execute these people? They have families.
That's the law. Criminals are to be executed. We can't allow some few to steal supplies belonging to everybody. And didn't tell me that we would be besmirching our victory, or that the poor would thank us. What is important is that decent people can live in safety.
Sergeant, you already have a guilty conscience, and you haven't even decided yet.
Not true. I don't care about their families. They must be punished.
Sergeant, you are lying to yourself.
Well, lad, if you're such an expert, then you're to decide whether we should execute them.
They have to die. The guard's authority must be upheld.
You're right, lad. You're right. Come to our headquarters later. I have something to celebrate. Your admittance to the City Guard of Warrank.
In less than an hour, the bodies of the 3 ringleaders dangled from the walls. The warning was heeded, and there was no more doubt about the fair and just distribution of supplies. The law had triumphed, and the wealthy Warunkians considered Chiron a hero, even if every starving child did secretly weigh upon their consciences. The weakening of the Kreutzer cartel meant fewer goods now arrived in the slums, where Chiron's name now evoked fear and hatred. While the Rondrians approved of the crackdown, Margrave Zumadan was appalled by the unnecessary bloodshed.
in the window. And there.
Lad, today you've shown that you stand for law and order. You've also figured out which end of your sword to hold on to. I want you to be one of us. One of the guards.
As long as I don't have to wear fruit on my chest, I'm in.
It was done. His actions at the armory had secured Chiron and his family a place within the protection of Warrank's walls. Falk of Arivor would have to find another bride. Yet Chiron had no time to rejoice, for panic suddenly erupted in the streets of Warrank. In the western city, hordes of undead rose to attack the refugees. Chiron lost no time, for his family was in danger. He hurried to the refugee camp.
Undead and demonic magic. Hang on, Calandra. Calandra, father, are you all right?
We're doing fine, Chiron.
This hut won't take this for long. With you here, we can try and break out.
What the hell's happened?
The attack came suddenly. We were lucky that we rescued the others.
Lucky is an understatement. Right now, they're shredding everything alive out there. The undead are coming from all directions.
Then there must be several sources, summoning circles, necromancer's work.
We need to head for the Prios Temple. It's easiest to defend.
Consecrated ground. If we're lucky, the Sun God's blessing will stop the undead. Let's go.
Alone? And what about the people here? They're refugees too, just like us.
The undead could attack at any moment. We have to go.
I will not leave these people here. I don't want the blood of any more innocents on my hands. And not on your hands either, Chiron.
Chiron, go ahead. You hack your way through the worst of it, and we'll follow with the refugees.
From one summoning circle to the next, if I catch a necromancer, I destroy his circle and you follow. It's the tougher path, but there's less danger if we meet them head-on than in having them follow us.
Let's go. What have you found?
A severed hand.
Severed body parts as a sacrifice for the invocation of a demon.
The only one who really comes into question is Thalgunitoth, archdemon of the undead.
The Dark Mother.
Stop it, both of you. Anyone naming names is playing with their soul.
As if that ever stopped you, Father.
This is something else, Calandra. You don't understand.
Don't think for a minute that you can keep fobbing me off with that old line.
Right, let's keep moving. We still haven't caught all the necromancers.
Found something?
A piece of amber. The sacred stone of the sun god Prios.
Blackaraz. Definitely the Lord of Vengeance. He's the only one anyone would offer up a piece of amber to in order to facilitate the invocation.
You mean the sun god, Prios' nemesis? What would he have to do with summoning undead?
Maybe that explains why they were able to attack during the day without turning to dust.
The light-shunning rabble.
Don't be silly. This just doesn't fit. We'll need to find the mastermind if we want to know more. If Blackaraz is involved, someone is out for revenge. But when he starts summoning undead at the same time, he's out to divert attention from something else. Something bigger.
Oh, then it has to be a Borberadian, Father. With them, nothing is ever the way it seems.
Find that funny, do you? You find that funny, you silly fool?
Come, Father, calm down. We need to get going. Now, if we find him and he really is a Borberadian, you can have the finishing blow.
You are fools, children. Happy fools.
Another barricade. At least one summoner must still be alive.
What the hell's happened here?
One less necromancer, one more demonic sacrifice. An executioner's sword with a lioness coat of arms on it.
A Rondrian weapon as an offering in an undead summoning? That's strange. The war goddess's demonic opponents have nothing to do with revenants.
Right. That summoning must have been directed at some other demon than the archdemon Thargunitoth. The undead have been called independently of this summoning. Besides Rondra's nemesis Belhalha, I'd say Blackaraz, the Lord of Vengeance, would probably be a good guess. Executioner swords are often sacrificed to him.
How come you know so much about demons?
You picked these things up over the years. Chiron, weren't you in a hurry? There's still a good way to the Prior's temple.
Falk. Who would ever thought to see you here?
Sharp-tongued as ever. At least there's one way to distinguish you from the undead.
Falk, are you here to help?
The zombies didn't rise up on their own. Someone called them. We followed that man here. The leader of the necromancers has fled to the Prior's temple. He is trapped.
The house of the sun god has been desecrated.
The god of princes will not protect the lowliest. At least we know that now.
And we know where his soul will go when we're finished with it.
Protect the refugees. I'm going in.
You were very brave. In Rondra's name, I'll let you go first.
Suddenly worried about getting your fingers dirty?
No, dear Chiron. For once in your life, you too should have the chance to prove your worth. Maybe some rich citizen's daughter will hear of your courage. A cleverly arranged marriage with a little tart like that, and you could gain citizenship.
You.
Chiron! Please.
I'm going in.
Chiron, I have been expecting you.
How do you know my name?
You won't need a name where you're going. Get ready to face the Dark Mother.
The villain's escape left many questions unanswered. Who summoned them? What did he want to achieve? Why did Falk, a senior Rondrian, allow Chiron to face the summoner? Instead of replying, Falk ordered the Rondrians to seal off the refugee camp and comb it in search of the summoner there, using whatever means necessary. He quartered his bride Calandra and her family in the Old Pillory, the best guest house on the square. At least now, with the approaching wedding, his thoughts seemed to focus on Calandra's welfare. At least, that was the impression he gave. Stop eavesdropping, Chiron. What is said in the next room is none of your business.
Falk is talking to his mother, probably planning his next crime, the bastard.
Enough! We all realize that you can't stand them.
Not even you like those two, Father. We could see the way you stared at Falk's mother.
You had better get used to them.
I'm not going to do it, Father. We have citizenship. We no longer need them.
You will marry Falk, and you will move with him when his church transfers him.
I go where I want, and I'll marry the man I love.
Bite your tongue, Calandra. You don't even know what you're saying.
Never, ever talk to us like that again. Otherwise you will find yourself sitting there all alone in the morning with your damn citizenship.
You're a stubborn, rebellious idiot, Chiron. Stop inciting your sister like that.
Father, I love Chiron.
You don't know what you're saying.
And I love her.
Children, you're running to your doom.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything. I thought that maybe little Calandra would give me some advice on how we can make the wedding particularly tasteful. The old Rondra temple is such an austere, dreary building, and it would be a shame if our tastes were all too different.
Certainly. She will come with you.
Father.
My dear Chiron, it is really touching to see how much you worry about your little sister. But I think she should decide for herself, don't you, Rihanna?
I will come.
Excellent, excellent. We will host a celebration such as Warwick has never seen. Come along. And it goes without saying that the anxious brother can join us later at the temple. Fare you well, gentlemen.
I'm going to the Rondra temple. I'm not leaving Calandra alone with that woman. At least one of us has to stand by her.
Angros, smile on you, lad. I was looking for you.
Did something happen?
Cartel broke into our headquarters. Kidnapped Fyodor. Well, that kicked a right large rock a-rolling. Now I'm going around warning my people. It's quite possible that you're next on Perel's wee list. We've given the cartel enough cause for revenge.
I'm going to head over to the old Rondra temple. I want to pick up my sister there.
Fine, lad. Take care of yourself.
Brothers in jail. Just because the bloody guards...
Interested in a couple of assignments? All done? Great. Here is your reward. Very good. Tell me when you're done.